is Jonoman as brown. And Quirinus still teal. Alright. Like, Quirinus did really well in that last game. Up until Jonoman attacked. And then I don't think Quirinus reacted right. Like, he didn't have enough sunken colonies to defend it properly. So, he could have either just spammed Zerglings and tried to let them kind of kill off the Zealots on their own without really microing them too much, because you're busy focusing on the Mutalisks. And just essentially do a base trade and completely lose your economy, but completely kill his economy. And then you have Mutalisks, so you can just keep microing forever, and you'll eventually win. Or he could have done what he did and come back to try to defend. And the defending didn't work out quite as much as he wanted to. I don't know if the base race option would have worked out as much either, because I mean it's like it was 3 base Zerg versus 2 base Protoss, and obviously the Protoss has a lot bigger 2 bases because of all the pylons and gateways and whatnot. All right. So, Jonoman92 gate versus Quirinus. Quirinus should have a little bit of practice at this point going up against 2 gates. See if Ooh, well, hello there, Mr. Pylon. This is not just a 2-gate. This is a 2-gate that involves a shield battery. Alright, man. I'm intrigued. I haven't seen one of these in quite some time. In fact, I might not have seen one where the Protoss just went 2-gate and immediately built the shield battery. Like, sometimes I've seen it where the shield battery comes later, but just immediately just like, bucket shield battery. Let's go. Unfortunately, the second colony's already done, and the battery is trying to generate shields for one zealot. Maybe this is why it's not done very often. It seems to not be terribly strong if your opponent built a spawning pool, which seems like a relatively common thing for Zerg players to do. I mean, occasionally you'll see an effort where he'll be playing in some show match and he'll build 4 hatcheries before spawning pool, but like other than that, like Zerg players, the general intent, like to build spawning pools. Alright. Well, there are at least enough zealots here to block the ramp. There will be no run by from Quirinus. And Quirinus does need to respect these zealots, because that's 6 zealots. That's a lot. Soon to be 8 zealots. That's even more. Apparently Jonoman's brutally... Oh. I was like... I couldn't figure out why he was supply blocked for a second there, but he supply blocked because this pylon here got killed. That doesn't matter, though, because the next pylon's coming in, and then he has enough supply for these 2 zealots. It didn't interrupt his zealot production. It might have interrupted his probe production a little bit. So. Quirinus can't attack. Like, any attack just isn't going to work. I think Quirinus knows any attack isn't going to work. So what does he do now? His opponent's on 1 base, making a stupid number of zealots. He has no tech. How does Quirinus stop this? There already are 2 sunken colonies, one of them half health. A 3rd one coming in, but it's going to be a little bit late if Jonoman goes immediately. Are there enough Zerglings to hold this off? There aren't a whole lot of Zerglings. Oh. Uh-oh, he's... Uh-oh, this isn't good. Drones are being pulled. More sunken colonies going down. I guess the sunken will just barely be in time for the majority of the fight. Sunken colony coming up. A lot of drones being pulled to try to hold this off, and it looks like it is in fact going to be enough. The drone's doing enough damage, distracting enough zealots there. Alright, nice hold. Nice hold from Quirinus. Okay. Looks like one Zergling managed to get into the base. Try to do a little bit of damage. Yo, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Both these players are doing it wrong. They're both mining their mineral nub. Because there's a nub and it starts out with 500 minerals. But you want your probes to go after that one the last. Because if you mine 500 minerals from this, before you mine 500 minerals from this, then at the end, there's just going to be a mineral patch that has more minerals than it needs to be. This should be the very last mineral patch that any of your probes go to. And, like, you would never assign your probe to it. The probes would just kind of naturally move there. As opposed to Quirinus, he's like, he has an empty patch. You could totally be going for that one. Instead of this one. Makes for better mining. Just throwing it out there, people. So, Quirinus going for a little bit of harass here with yet another run by. So far only managing to pick off one probe. But he does get a scout off. So you can see the Corsair. You can see the Robo facility coming up. That's a fast Robo. Is that a Reaver Robo? That sounds like a tongue twister. Reaver Robo, Reaver Robo. I bet you could make a tongue twister out of that. Alright. Anyway, Corsair looking for some overlords, looking for some scouting information. Does see that Quirinus does in fact have a third. May find out that Quirinus has a fourth. It is in fact for Reavers. Jonoman with the Sair Reaver? He's not making any more Sairs. So just a Sair Reaver? 2 Sairs? Don't know how he's gonna play this one out. He's not even getting a shuttle. It's a slow Reaver. I don't know what Jonoman's doing this game, but I like it. I like in-your-face proxy shield battery. I like Reaver with no shuttle. Oh, there's the shuttle. Damn it. Man, I wanted to see him utilize the Reaver with no shuttle. Alright. And Quirinus is getting Lair. He seems to like Mutalisks, and Mutalisks pretty good for this map. Could do wonders against stopping Sair Reaver if he's able to hunt down the shuttle. All right. Okay. So, loading up the shuttle. 1 Reaver, 2 Zealots. It looks like Quirinus is now getting up a 5th base. Man, 5 bases under 1 choke. It's pretty good. But this is what really can shut it down at times if you don't have proper defenses. Creep Colony coming up. Is it going to be for Spore or Sunken? Don't know. Either way, I don't think it's going to be able to finish. Sunken Colony started, but yeah, the Sunken Colony can be easily taken out. And the Hydralisk trying to get in to do damage. Not even going to bother making it into a Sunken Colony. Just going to abandon that base. So Jonoman already with some pretty good harass at this point. And just going to ignore the drone apparently. Hydra's coming in, or going... Wow, really? Jonoman? Jonoman, you wanna pay attention to your bait? I guess he really just wanted to snipe that hatchery. Alright. Well, I mean, trading the Reaver for the hatchery isn't that bad. Kind of fair. Kind of a fair trade, I guess. Kind of, in a way. Okay. So, Spire on the way for Quirinus. We do have Reaver number 2 out right now. Shuttle on the way to help that out. Picking up goon range, going for a little bit of a goon transition. Oh, excuse me, I said Reaver number 2. It's actually Reaver number 3. Man, Quirinus with that expansion. That's his 6th expo. Or the 6th base, if you count this dead one down here. It's ridiculous. Alright. Quirinus going in for an attack here. There's no wall to help out. And the Zealots don't have speed, but those 2 Reavers should be too much. Man. Those Reaver shots. They do just as much damage to Hydralisks as they do to drones, in that they kill them in one shot. But the Hydralisks cost twice as much. Alright, Reaver's being dropped. No. But coming back? No. No, well, spreading out the drones. Gonna catch a couple of them. Mutalisks are now out, though, and that's going to put an end to all of these shenanigans. But how many kills can this Reaver get? How many kills can the Reaver get? A lot. It can get a lot of kills. That's 11. That is 11 kills. 12 kills. 13 kills on that Reaver. It was 2 Reaver harass. It costs a lot to do 2 Reaver harass. And the shuttle. But damn, man. That's a lot of drones dead. Quirinus needs to respond right now. With these Mutalisks. Cannons are coming in. Once again, the cannons are going to be too late. But there are Dragoons to help out a little bit. No, go after cannons. The Reaver will be there. The Reaver is not going anywhere. It can't actually move on its own. Reaver has 0 walk speed. But you could just take out the cannons before they warped in. Now, he's not going to take out these cannons before they warp in. He's actually going to have to deal with them. This is a bit unfortunate. Over here, there already are 2 cannons, but worth it to just pick them off. The other cannons are warping in. And can't quite get all the cannons down before the other ones warp in. It's going to be an extra, essentially a Mutalisk's worth of health lost there. But certainly worth it in the end, as you're able to take out all the cannons, take out a whole mess of the probes. If Jonoman can't react, take out the Nexus? Not good. Not good. Jonoman going for the counterattack, but that doesn't matter. Quirinus does not give a shit about the space. It's like, oh, well, fuck it. I'll just cancel the extractor and just let it die. Let it die for all I care. Mutalisks flying in. They can focus on the Dragoons. Okay. They're going to be able to get down the Dragoons and then take out the cannon. Then take out the cannon. Nor not. Don't take out the cannon. Well, there are 4 cannons in the main. That's... Really? You really want that Reaver snipe that much? Quirinus. Oh, just do the economic damage. I guess he's going in with the Hydralisks. He wants to end the game now. I don't know. I still don't like the fact that he left this Nexus alive. Kinda wish it was dead right now. Quirinus. Oh, man. Alright. Well, the natural will be going down. Reaver trying to get in position to try to support the Dragoons against the Hydralisks, but those Mutalisks are just going to be too strong. And the Mutalisks can essentially ignore the Dragoons and just go for the Reaver snipe if they want to. Hydra's moving in. Reaver gets one nice shot off. Kills off 3 Hydralisks. Oh, but that one Hydralisk from the low ground even. Getting just enough of a miss. Getting just lucky enough with the miss percentage to pick off the Reaver before it dies. And now they're Hydralisk in the base. Picking off Dragoons as they spawn. This base died, but it doesn't matter. Quirinus got this. Alright. So that is Jonoman. Jonoman, there we go, GG. So, tied 1-1. Okay. Everybody in the chat, we have a decision to make.